Hello, this is Ernesto Verdugo and this is Amazing Websites Television, the show where intelligent people like you come to get cool tools to change the rules. On this episode of Amazing Websites Television, a bus inside the canals in Amsterdam, a practical way to turn your car into a profit-making machine, a 9x7-inch Philharmonic orchestra, how to turn your iPad into a fully functional DJ console, a way to turn your iPad into a useful computer, and 4 interesting handy bookmarks that will save you time, money, and effort in various areas in your life. Welcome back to Amazing Websites Television. This episode I have a lot of very interesting stuff to share with you, and I think I want to start with a little story of actually what happened to me very recently in Amsterdam. I was walking along the canals, and then suddenly I saw a bus getting inside of the canal, and I said, what? A bus getting inside of the canal? And actually later on I figured out that it was a new service that is called Floating Dutchman, and you can actually find out more about them in floatingdutchman.nl. But I think for you to actually grasp more or less how shocked I was, I want you to actually just take a look at this video. Have a look.
Me and my baby, we're pure as gold. It's a beautiful day, so let's fly away. The two of us rushing to tomorrow. Oh, let's get it on. Life's such a sexy song, and you know what? It's a beautiful day in a beautiful way. The two of us rushing to tomorrow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, da-da-da, do-da-da-da. Bright as rain, feeling strong.
The Netherlands is always famous for their some of their crazy things, and that's one of the countries. That's one of the reasons why I really love my country, and I think it's just one of these very interesting things that they came up with. And let me just tell you about another thing that I have already talked about a little bit earlier in another episode of the show, that I was telling you that in the Netherlands there was now a very big growing trend about cars that you can actually rent from your neighbor, or you will actually put your car for rent for anyone to actually rent it. And I told you about snapcar.nl, and I also told you about mywheels.nl. Well, guess what? I just found a service that is now actually a global service, and I think you're going to find it very interesting. So if you would like to put your car for rent, and you possibly would like to make some money out of it, or you would like to rent a car on a cheaper way, you should go to getaround.com, and you're going to find this service, which I think is very useful. Now, before we go into the next section of the program, which is going to be a section that I love, and I know that a lot of you guys really like, it's called One App a Day Takes Boredom Away. Let me tell you a little story about something that I saw on the 24th of December 2010. I went to the Christmas service in the church where we normally go, and this is exactly what I saw. Take a look. Absolutely beautiful, don't you think? Well, this is more or less what I keep on finding. I mean, it's just technology is just becoming so great. And obviously, I mean, right now with the iPad, you will be able to create all sorts of different music things and music, because of course you can create all sorts of instruments. And I am not a musician, so I am not really very much into those kind of apps. But I also found a service or basically an app which I think is absolutely great, and I really would like to show it to you because I think that you're gonna really like it. And then we will get into our one app a day takes boredom away section of the show. Take a look.
I love the one app a day keeps boredom away section of the show.
I am delighted that you enjoy this section of the show.
So, what is going to be the cool app you will share with us today?
Well, I prefer if Ernesto tells you about it because I am running out of battery.
Typical, Apple iPhones have always had crappy batteries.
So, you came here to insult me or learn about Ernesto's cool apps?
Sorry, let's hear about the cool apps.
Okay, Ernesto. Please share the cool app of the day with us.
Super duper, I am thrilled to learn about cool apps.
And now let's hear it from Mr. Amazing West Bites himself, Mr. Ernesto Verdugo.
Today in the one app a day section of the program, I have already showed you a couple of apps which I didn't really know if they were going to be fitting here or there, and that's why actually I put them a little bit before, or they were the introduction of the section. But I have three really cool apps. First of all, let's talk about one app which I absolutely love, and I want to get the name right, so let me just check here. It's called iBrainstorm iBrainstorm app, and you can actually get it at ibrainstormapp.com. On this with this app, you will be able to create all sorts of really cool sticky notes, so that you will be able to actually put them around. I mean, I think we all have a love-hate relationship with sticky notes, but I tell you, for brainstorming, I think they're absolutely great. Now, another tool which I definitely recommend you to take a look at is called iMindmap, and obviously they have the iMindmap, the one which is for the computer, but they have the one for the iPad, and I think the iPad and the iPhone, it's absolutely fantastic, and you can get it in iMindmap.us. But I have a short little video that I think that you're gonna definitely enjoy, and you will take you will have a better idea what iMindmap does. So please have a look.
Plan, organize, create, innovate. Join the millions of people who mind map and let iMindmap help you. Draw your own branches and modify them. Add your ideas. Create your own sketches. Create instant impact with presentation view. Present in a dynamic, animated and memorable way with presenter view. Type and your mind map is created for you. Examine your map in text format for bidirectional editing. Expand and collapse your branches. Focus in on your thoughts. Drag and drop text, images and files directly onto your mind map. Insert your own notes. Record audio notes to capture your thoughts quickly. Highlight your ideas. Create associations. Create box branches, ideal for quotes, processes or terminology. Mind map your projects and integrate them with Outlook. Generate your own child maps. Build your e-learning courses with interactive mind mapping. Integrate with Microsoft Office and OpenOffice. Export your mind maps as text documents, spreadsheets, presentations, web pages, PDFs, scalable vector graphics, Microsoft project files. Business, personal, education. Used by tens of thousands of people in organizations from all over the world to help, learn, communicate, solve and inspire. iMindmap, the only software officially endorsed by Tony Buzan, the inventor of mind maps.
Just to end this section of the show, I have one extra app, and this extra app is called iDisplay. And this iDisplay app is really cool because you can actually just install it in your iPad and just create another display screen for your computer. And it could be working with Mac, or it could also be working with PC. So in order for you to take a better look of what this iDisplay is all about, please have a look at this short video.
One of the best things about the iPad is the size of the screen. It basically turns the device into a mini computer, or, in the case of Shape Services' new app, iDisplay, an extension of your computer screen. Let's check it out. Once you download the iPad app to your iPad and you install the desktop application to your desktop, you use it, as a second screen. You use it as you normally use your computer, so you can browse the web while talking on Skype, and using, twice as much space. So you can, since it's the same screen space, you can easily transfer windows and have that much more room to work on projects and browse the web and chat with friends and do whatever else it is you need to do on your computer without having to invest in a larger computer or a larger screen, or two screens, or because your iPad it becomes your second computer. It's everything you need.
Today I have 4 handy bookmarks that I think that you're going to really enjoy. Our first bookmark that I want to tell you about is called Librophile, and it is a place where you can actually go get a lot of very cool ebooks for you to read. Many of them are for free, some of them are for sale, but truth is, it's a very good website to have handy, because of course, you can get it downloaded to your iPad, or also you can get it downloaded to your Kindle or to your book reader. So it's a very cool bookmark to go take a look. The next one is called MailVU. So mailvu.com, and in mailvu.com, basically what you will be able to do is create a video email. And I told you a little bit earlier about another service that is called iYot. And this one is a little bit more practical, because of course it instantly detects your camera, and you will be able to record a video and then send it to anybody. And the cool thing is they also have an app for your iPhone, so you will be able to take some video from your iPhone, instantly turn it into an email, and then send it to whoever you want. So in order for you to get this app, and in order for you to get this service, you have to go to mailvu.com. Now, our third app that I want to talk about is called similar sites. Similar sites is something very, very cool because, for example, let's say that you find a site that is really cool. You can just go and put it on the search engine, and it will give you a number of websites which have very, very similar topics. Now, how could you actually use this? Well, the way I use it is, for example, let's say that I have a website or I am creating a website on something. What I do is I put the domain name, or I put the domain name of my competitor, and then it will give me all the sites which actually are related to that. And the moment that I get that, I also will be able to get in touch with the other webmasters to see if they will be willing to exchange links or to do all sorts of different things. So it's a very, very cool website, and you can get it and you can find it in similarsites.com. Our fourth and last handy bookmark of the day is a service that is called SpyPig, and this you can actually get on spypig.com. And this is a very interesting service because what it does is you will be able to create like a little pixeled picture or something like that you will be able to put into your emails, and then you will send it to people, and then you will know when actually people have already seen your email or not. It's really, really a cool service that I definitely recommend you to have, because of course, I mean, it normally happens, that story that we do not know if people have already seen the email that we have sent or they have not seen it. Well, if you actually put SpyPig into your emails, you will be able to figure out if the person that you have sent that email specifically has opened the email or not. Okay, well, with that, we close this handy bookmark section, and now it's time for our feature presentation.
And now, our feature presentation.
You make presentations to share ideas, showcase work, or even to persuade your audience to do something. But what used to be a great opportunity has turned into a dreadful experience for you and your audience. The reason? Boring presentations. That's where Prezi comes in. In Prezi, you create and present your ideas on a large canvas like a whiteboard, instead of traditional slides. You can easily place ideas, images, and videos and arrange them in a natural flow to tell your story. When you're presenting, Prezi lets you zoom in to emphasize a detail or zoom out to see the big picture. Now the audience can see the whole story as well as the details, and they're more likely to remember your work, ideas, or be persuaded to do something. The best part? You can start a Prezi now for a presentation you have tomorrow. In just a few clicks, you can bring presentations back to life.
Well, that pretty much wraps it up for the day. I hope that you have enjoyed today's show. I have delivered a lot of very, very good content and a lot of very, very cool tools. I hope that you really enjoy them and that you benefit tremendously from it. Once again, this is Ernesto Verdugo, and this is Amazing Websites Television. We hope that you have really benefited from the show, and if you have, please make sure to leave a comment just below this video on this blog, or make sure to send it to your friends, because of course we want to make sure that this show becomes a lot more popular. It's been a pleasure being with you, and I look forward to seeing you again in this show where intelligent people like you come find new tools to change the rules. Bye-bye.